yes, you can absolutely have a six-pack, whether you're 40, 50, 60 years old. It's just gonna require a little bit of work. It's gonna require some consistency. It's gonna require doing things right. Can you get ripped abs after 40? Once you get 40, it's much more challenging, all right? It's very challenging at our age, but it can be done. And in this video, I'm gonna show you what you need to do and what changes you need to make since you are 40, 50, 60, or maybe even in your 70s. But before I get into that, I wanna quickly say something. I've been a part of this channel since it had 6,000 subscribers, all right? And if you haven't noticed, we have over 500,000 now. So over 520,000 subscribers. So I've seen a lot of growth over the years with the channel, and I'm very thankful to be a part of it. Thankful for each of you guys that are subbing to the channel, that have been watching us for a while. And on behalf of Mark and myself, I wanna say thank you to each of you, all right? Also, I'm gonna ask a little favor. Here's the thing, because it has grown so much over the past few years, I would love for you to do me a favor, all right? At the end of the video, because I do want you to watch the full video, but at the end of this video, if you will go down and leave a comment and let me know how long you've been following us, all right? How long you've been a part of the channel and what you think of the channel. I would love to hear some of the feedback from you guys. Also, you guys have all been a blessing to us, all right? And at the end of the day, our goal is to help you transform your lives through better health, through better fitness, and a better quality of life. And I truly believe 100% that health should be a priority for all men, but especially men, 40, 50, 60s, 70s, even in your 80s, all right? You gotta make sure you're prioritizing your health. With that said, I would love for you to share our channel, all right, with family members. Share it with family members, some of your buddies, anyone you think that can benefit from the information we share on our channel. We've got a ton of videos on the channel with a lot of different content, all right? So I would love for you to help us out with that. All right, with that said, let me get into today's video. To build abs, the first thing you need to do is train your abs, all right? There's a training philosophy that says you don't need to train abs much because you train them when you do other lifts like squats or standing presses. All right, so here's the thing about that philosophy. Yeah, that's gonna help you get a strong core, a strong midsection, but it's not doing much for building your abs, shaping your abs, which is what's responsible if you wanna get a six-pack. You actually have to build your abs like you do any other muscle, through resistance training and through some progressive overload training. All right, the more you train them, the more you're gonna start developing some of the dense muscle that's required to actually see the ab muscles. But at the end of the day, that's gonna be the number one tip. You got to build the abs. All right, number two, get a coach. And I am being serious here. Getting ripped abs after 40 requires dialed in training and nutrition. For most guys, it takes years of dieting before they actually have an impressive midsection. But with the right coach, you can get there a whole lot faster. I've just opened up my Alpha Maker project, which is my one-on-one customized coaching program where I'll write your training and nutrition to help you get the fastest results possible over a 4-month period. So if you're interested in having me coach you, then there's gonna be an application in the link below. So fill that out and I'll be in touch and we can make that transformation happen, all right? So with that said though, here's the thing that is really crucial. To get ripped abs, to build abs, it's gonna take consistency as well. It's just gonna take time, it's gonna take effort, and it's gonna take consistency. And that outside eye makes a huge difference because a lot of times you're doing something and you feel like you're just kind of beating your head against the wall, you don't see the results. Well, the results aren't gonna happen overnight, but you wanna make sure that what you're doing is going to eventually get you to your end goal, which is exposing the abs that you have beneath the body fat. All right, so when you have a coach, you know you're doing things right. A lot of times when you're doing things on your own, your mind starts to play tricks on you. If you don't see results after 2, 3, 4 weeks, and you've been doing something consistently, even though it's designed to get you leaner, well, a lot of times what happens is you stop short of finishing that. You stop doing what you're doing, thinking it's not working, start Googling for something else to follow, and you start doing something completely different, and that's actually just gonna set you back. You gotta make sure you have the proper plan to start. Once you get started, then it's just day by day, week by week, month by month, stay the course, just complete the workouts from day to day, make sure you're eating the proper nutrition from day to day. So if you're doing that consistently, the results are gonna come, all right? But again, it doesn't happen overnight. Here's what I tell my clients. When you get into my coaching program, the very first thing we're gonna do, I want you to get healthy. We're gonna get that dangerous body fat off of your body. It's not just about the body fat that you can see. That's what a lot of people don't understand. So yeah, a lot of people, you can pinch all this body fat on your arms, on your chest, on your abs, your whole midsection, low back. But guess what? There's even more body fat than that beneath the muscle, the visceral fat. That's dangerous fat. That's the fat that's all up around your organs. All right, so the first thing I like to do is get a plan in place designed to get you healthy. All right, let's get that dangerous body fat off, because being healthy, being fit, working out, whether it's at a gym or at home, should be a sustainable part of your life. You don't have to live in the gym, but it needs to be a part of your life. All right, if you're gonna do a 30-minute workout at home 3 or 4 times a week, that's great. All right, you combine that with eating correctly, you combine that with just other activities, then you're gonna feel phenomenal, all right? You're never going to feel your age, which is what I always preach, all right? I don't ever want you to look or feel your age. I don't want you to blend in with your peers, all right? I want you to stand out. Everyone's gonna assume you're younger than you are, not only because you look younger, but because you move like you're younger. So tip number 3 is eating in a caloric deficit, all right? So nutrition is going to be paramount when it comes to getting the fat off of your body. And it doesn't matter how amazing your midsection is, all the abs you have, if they're covered up in fat, all right? Believe it or not, you may have a great six-pack. It may just be hidden underneath the fat. So we want to expose the muscle that you have. If you don't have it yet, you're going to get it by doing the exercises and the workouts. All right, but let's say you do have it. You've been working abs, you can feel them somewhere under there. You just need to get the fat off your body. And you do that by eating in a caloric deficit and also increasing energy expenditure, all right? So you can do both of those. I like doing both. A lot of people will rather eat very little food and not do any cardio at all. I recommend burning extra calories by doing cardio, because cardiovascular has several different benefits. Not only is it gonna help you burn more calories, but it's good for heart health, all right, and blood flow. So there's a lot of other benefits to doing some cardiovascular exercise. You don't have to do the boring treadmill exercises. There's a lot of different types of cardio you can do. But at the end of the day, I always recommend doing some cardio to burn the fat. Eat proper nutrition, all right? Eat good protein, some complex carbohydrates, some fibrous carbs, good healthy essential fats. Eat that within the calorie deficit. That's gonna help fuel your workouts, fuel your recovery, help build lean muscle tissue. All right, so you're gonna have to do all of those, but you wanna make sure that when you're eating the right foods, you're not overeating what you're burning throughout the day. Meaning, if you burn 2,000 calories, but you're eating 2,200 calories, you're not gonna get rid of the fat that you're currently storing. So that's why it's key to make sure you're in that calorie deficit, all right? So typically I recommend you burn 300 to 400 calories through exercise and activities and resistance training. You do that to burn, and then we're gonna create a calorie deficit from foods. So a 300 or 400 calorie deficit, you're doing both of those simultaneously. So that's gonna make it a lot easier when it comes to burning the body fat, because at the end of the day, that's gonna be the key. You gotta burn the body fat. You get the body fat off your body, you're gonna start looking better everywhere. You're gonna start seeing your abs, you're gonna start seeing your chest shape, your shoulders, your biceps, your triceps. So a lot of great benefits to getting the fat off your body. All right, so there you have it. Yes, you can absolutely have a six-pack. Whether you're 40, 50, 60 years old, you can get it. It's just gonna require a little bit of work. It's gonna require some consistency. It's gonna require doing things right. Because again, you're no longer 20 or 30 years old. Your body doesn't work like it used to. So you do have to make some adjustments to your nutrition. You gotta make adjustments to your sleep. Sleep is crucial. You wanna maximize your rest and recovery. That's gonna help you with your testosterone levels, with your growth hormone levels, which is gonna help you recover each night, give you energy the next day, and all those things. But with that said, please, just to reiterate what I said at the beginning of this video, I would love to hear from some of you guys, man. Some of you guys that have been following us for a while. Again, I remember starting on this channel at 6,000 subscribers, all right? 6,000. I mean, I just think back on that, and to see 500,000 people. And although that's great, I love having 500,000 people that we're helping, people that we're trying to give as much information to, but I would love to even double that, all right? Mark would as well. We would love to help even more people, which is why we're recommending or asking that you please share our videos, all right? So other than that, let us know if you have any questions about anything at all. And with that said, as always, get busy, get after it, and God bless.